Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from the latest between Benzino and Eminem that's reached the point of Benzino setting his sights on YouTubers since Eminem is out of reach. But Benzino also had much more that sparked some hilarious reactions online after a snippet blew up on X, formerly known as Twitter, where Benzino was asked about the last Eminem project he liked, and Benzino's answer is one that's in line with what's been happening over the last few days. First it happened with Boosie when he was asked about Eminem versus Dr. Umar, and now it is Benzino. And as you'd see at the latter part of the video, 50 Cent recently put Floyd Mayweather on blast for doing the same thing. And yes, we have more that's come from Benzino's beef with games manager Wack 100, and we have more that shows he wasn't playing, as he indeed is set to expose Benzino, as he shared a teaser of what's to come, and we'll get to this later. So starting with Benzino, since Eminem cannot be reached as he's been waiting for a response from Eminem, he decided to set his sights on content creators on this platform, and he got into it with Stevie Knight during a live debate, and here's a snippet that's been making waves on Twitter at the moment.
At the end of the day, right, I'm not in no YouTube world. I'm out here. A lot of my niggas, listen, I'm out here. I'm not with all this right here. I'm not with this shit, because we could get up in person if it's a real problem.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm not with none of this.
Let's do it, dog. Let's do it.
When?
Let's do
it. Let's do it now, then. I'll pull up on your ass now.
Pause.
Where you at? Where you at?
I'm in Buckhead. Where you want me to come?
I'm in San Diego, dog.
Yeah, you better be. On ass nigga.
So we got a nice throwback to his first reaction when Eminem dropped Doomsday Part 2, when Benzino revealed via IG DMs that he's too old to rap and would rather box Eminem, and this third reaction's like, this man once co-owned the biggest hip-hop magazine in the world. He now is looking to street fight YouTubers. This is what beefing with Eminem does to you. And a new Benzino description just dropped. It is so funny to me that Benzino thinks he is intimidating when he's like 5'3" and built like a chewed bubblegum. And Benzino continues to surprise hip-hop fans, since a man pushing 60 has been trapped with the mindset of a 16-year-old. He was supposed to get all this tough guy / drama crap out of his system in his 20s and 30s. In your 40s and older, you're supposed to be so chill, barely wanting to come out the house for anything, lol. And mind you, there are people who have taken up his offer who actually live in Boston, but he keeps blocking these users on social media whenever they call him out. Now, I don't condone fighting, especially fighting senior citizens, but this is the truth. He's out here blocking people who call him out for real. And similar to when Boosie was asked about if he agrees with Dr. Umar's statement that Eminem cannot be one of the best rappers of all time because he's white, if you recall, Boosie ignored the question and started talking about how they don't play Eminem in the trenches he came from. Well, Benzino pulled off something similar when he was asked about the last time he liked an Eminem project, and this snippet from Art of Dialogue is making waves right now. Check it out.
It gotta be something in his catalog that you're a fan of, man. So, keeping it real, man, what was the last project by him that you was a fan of?
I think the Tupac that he did with Pac was horrible. I think that album, I think that was a disgrace.
What was the last project by him that you was a fan of?
I think he should have never had the fucking music, Pac's lyrics to do it. I understand maybe at the time of Feeney, it was a money thing. He probably paid for that because that was the closest that he would be to Pac. But that was another insult on our culture and community, what he did with that album. That was trash. I don't, maybe, you know.
So you wasn't feeling the Loyal to the Game album?
That was, come on, man. That was not it. And then you're talking Tupac, somebody who you love listening to, over that. It's like he took Pac's lyrics and he put his beats and nah. He should have never got the okay to play with Pac's voice like that. And his legacy.
So rather than answer the question, he chose to deflect like a crooked politician. And I know that sounds like a quote, most worst type sentence, but you get the point. He's talking about Tupac when he was asked a completely different question. And regardless of how people feel about Loyal to the Game, when it comes to Tupac's posthumous albums that aged the best, Spotify data ranks it at number 1, but the fact that Pac's mom approved and Benzino is out here talking like anyone else's approval ranks above hers. And this has sparked reactions like, acting like a finny, didn't write this about M. Benzino is the ultimate hater, loudly crying emoji. Benzino will tell you that one of the reasons he hates Eminem is because he dissed his mother, but here he is in 2024 taking a dump on the wishes of Tupac's mother, the walking embodiment of hypocrisy and taking L's in hip-hop music. And another user added, this hurt Benzino and Ja Rule. They hate that she gave M the power to make one last album from Pac's masters versus anyone else, and she was an activist. If she approved, who is Benzino to question her decision? And some have added he didn't play with Pac's voice. He was sent some Pac acapellas and then he put his production together and mastered the album. He doesn't know what went on behind closed doors. He needs to stop trying to be the Malcolm X of the culture. Benzino speaking like some visionary activist is hilarious because a few hours ago he revealed he was strapped and had 2 dudes hiding in the cars waiting for Wack 100 to show up during his Adam 22 interviews. You can't make this up.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And like the other user stated, this is like a walking chewed bubblegum of hypocrisy. And speaking on Wack 100, who got a hold of Benzino's girlfriend to expose him like we covered in the last video, Wack came through with his teaser that he was about to expose Benzino for being a crybaby.
Y'all might see the full video of Benzino crawling around and crying like a itty bitty little boy.
And boy, he shared a snippet of an audio of Benzino breaking down in tears.
Don't do that. Stop. No. I'll tell them no. I'll tell them not. I'll tell them no, okay? Just stop. Stop, please. Stop. Stop. No. Okay. Just stop.
Call her, please.
No, I'm not. Hey, stop. Okay. Come on. I will tell them to know to come. I'll call them back.
And he teased more to come, including the full video that he described as 10 times worse. And according to Wack, he beat up a woman and was begging her to call off the police headed to the house. All I'll say is this:
we're failing as a people. Ooh.
And speaking on left field answers to questions during interviews, just like Boosie and Benzino, Floyd Mayweather was on the Pivot podcast and he was asked about his relationship with NBA YoungBoy since they speak on a daily basis. And then we got Floyd talking about Diddy out of the blue.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt, but that's a choice that my daughter made. So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
And based on what's been going on, of course this caught 50 Cent's attention, who took to social media to react. Facepalm emoji. They didn't even ask him about this. Champ, is you stupid or is you dumb? Get me the F out your head. You sound like a hater. Did he do it? Coming soon. I don't know what's going on, man. Boosie was asked about Dr. Umar and Eminem and started talking about the trenches don't play Eminem. Benzino started talking about Tupac when he was asked about Eminem's last project he liked, and now this. And 50 Cent reposted it when his reaction made headlines and added the caption, eyes emoji. I was chilling till this guy came around trying to defend sexual assault, even saying if it was his daughter, it would be her choice, flushed face emoji. I'll throw this one over to you guys. Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.